Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. This is the technology I have learned in the last 10-15 years. It is just about connecting to the inner self in any given situation, isn't it? I have been given 8 minutes, 10 minutes to share, and I have a lot to share with you. So to bring out what is very relevant and what is very useful for all of us, I just need to connect to my inner self, isn't it? So many of you have also benefited by this technology. Okay? So anyway, here our topic is healthcare and technology. So let me come to that very briefly. See, I have a lot of friends in the doctors community. So they share how technology has assisted them, supported them in the diagnostic field, in the field of assistance in surgery, and also in the new drug development. And it is very, very good to think about all that, because few years back we didn't have all this technology to look into the human body in a physical level, and new drugs which gives lesser side effects. So all that is so welcoming, and of course we cannot sideline technology at all. It has brought lot of easiness to our life, lot of convenience, and also helped us to live a better quality of life. And plus, when I think about lot of patients, I have seen more than 10,000 patients in all these last 15 years, and people from different places, different cultures, and different backgrounds. So right now I'm thinking about so many occasions where I have also felt, okay, too much of technology also is sometimes very, it's not so advisable. Right now, Dr. Elisa was talking about mammogram. Suddenly, I thought of a lady who was around between her 30 and 35, in which when she did a mammography, it gave a false positive result of a malignancy. And she was almost in tears when she came to me. They simply removed my breast in this young age. And after that, it was diagnosed, it was not a malignancy, and they would have saved it. So these things, when I remember, there are many other examples where technology has really taken a threat on some of the lives. Anyway, we don't have to mention about it. And also there is since you have told about mammography, I would like to mention, there is a machine called thermogram, which also, this is about, not about the precision of diagnosis is more in thermogram. And also, it doesn't cause the ill effects of the radiation mammogram will give. I hope I am not giving you too much technical terms. You understand all these terms, no? Anyway, it is women, more women are the listeners. I think it is very relevant I mentioned this. And see, about technology, all these technology we talk about and we are exposed to is on the physical level. But we are not only the body, isn't it? We have more levels. Like usually what we know about the body is, we know this physical body which is made up of muscles, bones, and this is what we know, isn't it? But this is not all we are. We also have a subtle body, and we have a causal body also. You all must be knowing all this, isn't it? You know about the subtle bodies? Subtle body where some, like you feel, someday you feel lot of energy, what we call prana. So, and when we have this lot of prana one day, you feel very positive. Whatever you planned will happen that day. And when the prana is low, that day you feel very bad. Like someday you suddenly declare, nobody loves me. Isn't it? All these feelings come when your prana is down. So this prana, you cannot see this, isn't it? It's not so obvious in the physical body. But this prana is, the subtle body is made up of this prana. And also we have subtle body, we come across the subtle body when we are in sleep, when we are in dream. And also when we meditate, you come across this subtle body. So as your physical body is subjected to illness, your subtle body is also subjected to illness. Or it can be reverse also. First your illness starts in the subtle body and then it can reflect in the physical body. So when this is the case, you cannot diagnose anything from the physical level. You have also noticed that, no? So many people come to me, they say, okay, I have this symptom, I have seen many doctors, I have went through all the medical imaging, everything, but doctor told me I cannot, there is nothing wrong with you, something is wrong with your mind. That is a new trend, no? Psychosomatic illness, when something is not diagnosed, so doctors say we can't diagnose anything. But you remember 10, 20 years, this was not the case. Doctor will never say I cannot diagnose. You know why? This is because doctors also depend more on these machines and the numbers that machines throw and the images the machine. But machine doesn't have a mind, isn't it? Machine can also be wrong. So it is not that we don't use it, but we have to be clever. We have to be intuitive to decide what is the thing this technology is giving, the machines are giving us. So for that, the mind only the doctor has, isn't it? So this is the technology we were talking about in the beginning, the intuitive technology or the inner technology, that gives the status to the mind to see what is happening in other person. You have to see that there are some number of symptoms which cannot be diagnosed through any such technologies. Like a simple stomach pain. If you go to a doctor with a stomach pain, before what the doctor will do, he will thoroughly examine you, isn't it? And easily find the reason. But now the doctor will immediately think of the worst which can happen. And it is not a huge number of cases the worst will happen. In this process, of course, it is not for serious medical illnesses. Of course, this technology we have to use. But the thing is that all of them are not these serious medical conditions. You can wait. You can have a long procedure of diagnosis. Properly you examine, take the history and find a simple reason. If nothing works, only then you have to go ahead there. And I'm a practitioner of yoga and Ayurveda. So in yoga and Ayurveda, we use all these intuitive mechanisms. And yeah, maybe you must be knowing about Nadi Pariksha. How many of us know about the pulse diagnosis? Okay, many of us are not aware of that. I'll briefly tell you what is the pulse diagnosis. Pulse diagnosis is with these 3 fingers, you just take the pulse of the person and then assess what is happening inside that person in the physical level, subtle level. All what is happening, how the organs are functioning, how the tissues are functioning. All this is assessed through the pulse level. And it is not the physical pulse being tested. We talked about the subtle level, no? So it is the subtle level can easily record everything. What is the mechanism going on? Is it safe mechanism or is it going to the danger? All this can be it is easily recorded in the subtle level. So when you take the pulse, you get connected to your inner self and then only then this works. So needless to say, all the physicians has to be connected to the inner self. So this is what I find in the before coming to Art of Living. Also I practiced 6 years. I find huge difference. How I see the patient, how I can easily recognize what is happening in this person. And also, see, it is not that, see, there are a lot of new technology which is not come to limelight also. Have you heard about the Cardiac Rehab program, about EECP machine? Have you heard? Did you visit our Panchkarma Ayurvedic hospital? Oh, when your break, no, please do visit our hospital. We have a new machine. It is not invasive at all. We are all afraid of invasive, something going inside the body. So this machine, very early stage, it can detect the coronary artery diseases, and also it treats also. So are you aware of QMR, which treats osteoarthritis and malignancy? So all these, I think when you browse, you get all this, note down all these things. ECP, you can just go to our hospital, you can know about that machine. It is much more effective than any other cardiac assisting machine is available, ECP. And it is very safe also to use without side effects. This inner technology or intuitive technology is not only for the doctors, or even for you to listen to your body, a few minutes of meditation and listening to what is happening in your all these subtle bodies. And even causal body, you can go, when you go deeper, usually you touch the causal body only when you're in deep sleep or you're in trance. Even that is possible, and even healing can happen when you go and touch your inner self. So let me wish all of you to make use of this technology, which is much more relevant than anything else in the world.